Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about not uploading Takeover review last night for you guys. I was just totally burnt out after work and then after freaking watching Takeover, which was a great show as always. I was just super drained. I was super drained. So it's already 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. I just got back from the gym, just got out of the shower. I was like, let me just do my Takeover review real quick for you guys before I head off to work. While I was at the gym, I did watch the first match again, the War Raiders versus Aleister Black and Ricochet, and I watched some of the Matt Riddle and Velveteen Dream match because I was driving back from work while I was watching both of those freaking matches. But I rewatched them while I was at the gym. Great show overall. But we're not going to take too much of your guys' time up because again, it's almost time for me to head off to work. It's already got I literally got an hour, so I got to edit this and then upload it for you guys. But after the break, we'll come back and break down the whole card and give you guys my thoughts on every single match and what was the match of the night. So catch you guys after the break. Alright guys, welcome back. What we say every single time a takeover goes off the air. Every time we say it's like, when is the expiration date for Vince McMahon to give Triple H the keys? So we say every single time when their takeover ends, we say, when will Vince McMahon give Triple H the keys to the kingdom? Just give him the keys to the kingdom. Like, you look at every single match on TakeOver. There was literally three 5-star matches. And there was a 4-star match. And even the women, women was at least a 3.5. Every single match on the card delivered to what it was supposed to be. Every single match. I mean, we said every time we watch a TakeOver, can it get any better? Can it get any better? And every single time Triple H has a WrestleMania weekend takeover, literally this show's always at least a 9 out of 10. Literally at least a 9 out of 10 every WrestleMania takeover every week. Last year in New Orleans. That's all you gotta say. Last year in New Orleans was freaking 10 out of 10. WrestleMania weekend in Dallas when Nakamura and Sami Zayn had their match. I think I've seen that match at least 7 or 8 times. I've seen that match at least 7 or 8 times. Every time there's a takeover WrestleMania weekend, it's fucking Grand Slam. Tomorrow night, Vince, I don't know what you're going to do, bro. You might as well not even have the show tomorrow night. Just give us AJ and Randy Orton and the main event. That's it. Like, if I'm on the main roster, I'm sitting there saying, Vince, can we at least give us the keys to at least top this? Because you can't tell me last year, AJ Nakamura, if Vince McMahon would have let the cuffs off of them last year, AJ Nakamura could have been at least close to Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa if he would have let them off the chain. But no, he wants to handcuff them because, again, nobody can outshine Roman Reigns. Nobody can outshine Roman Reigns. And that was led to a downfall of WrestleMania last year. He didn't want nobody to outshine his golden boy or anything to happen with the main event. He didn't want nothing to do that. You guys see I'm still sweating bullets here, man. Shit. Even from after the damn shower. But let's get into this review because it's already 11:10 and I want to get this up before I head off to work so I have time to go buy Smoothie King to get my damn smoothie. But let's start off with the first match. War Raiders versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. Felt bad for Aleister Black and Ricochet. After the match, the whole crowd was chanting, "You deserve it." No. You guys should not have been chanting, "You deserve it." You should have been chanting, "Please don't get demoted." Because again, if anybody goes to the main roster, I have this little laughing joke that JD has too. When anybody goes to the main roster, it's a demotion. It's a demotion. Look at EC3. You tell me EC3 could not still be working at NXT? He got demoted. The way they treated freaking the Revival. Hell, demotion. Ascension. Demotion. Literally the only people that you could say succeeded so far is Kevin Owens. We could say Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose, demotion. Literally, he was demotionless. He was not in the Shield. But majority, everybody that get called into the main roster, demotion. Asuka. Look at poor Asuka, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Asuka. The way they treated Bayley half of her run. Tell me that's not a demotion? Poor Sasha Banks. Poor Becky Lynch until she... listen, if it wasn't for Nia Jax, Becky Lynch would probably still been in the same... She probably wouldn't even be in the main event if it wasn't for Nia Jax. So Becky almost was demoted too. It's just that everybody gets calls up, it's a demotion. Look at... What the hell's Lacey Evans doing? Has she even thrown a punch on the main roster? Besides Royal Rumble? Who else we got? Freaking Nikki Cross. Sanity. You know what I'm saying? It's literally... If you're not Kevin Owens or Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins... Hell, you can say Samoa Joe or even Finn Balor. Demotion. Finn Balor's been demoted, literally. You can say that too. So, I've been chanting, please don't get demoted. Stay on the main roster. Hopefully, Aleister Black and Ricochet, man. I'm praying for you even probably Pete Dunne. I'm praying for Pete Dunne too. Please. Please. Vince, this is literally the essence. If you fuck these three guys up, Pete Dunne, Aleister Black, and Ricochet, Vince, please. We just beg of you for this one here, man. Please. See through and don't kill their careers. On to the match. At the beginning, you could say it started off kind of slow, but that dude Rowan, bruh, and Hanson, I mean, Jesus. They need to open up every NXT takeover. I don't care. They should open up every single NXT takeover. Okay, you go back, when did they face the Undisputed Era? Was that Royal Rumble weekend? Yeah, it was Royal Rumble weekend. They faced Undisputed Era. Great match. And then you got here. I mean, they need to open up every single takeover. Triple H, you found your opening act for every NXT takeover pay-per-view. The War Raiders are fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Ricochet and Aleister Black, I mean, come on. We already knew about these guys. But this is another standout match for the War Raiders to get some more momentum for them. Fucking fantastic opener, man. After this match ended, I was like, okay, who's going to follow this match here? Who's going to follow this match here? But you can say literally everybody that was on the show. Man, you can say the women, but the women still was a great match. We'll get to the women. But you can say literally every match that went on at least lived up to following it. Like on a level, following it or close to following the match before. Ricochet and Aleister Black. I mean, what else more do you want me to say, guys? I mean, you've seen these guys work. Fucking amazing. The War Raiders, again, amazing. Great tag team match. I mean, Vince, were you watching this? How many times? I mean, we don't want to beat a dead horse. But this is tag team wrestling. There's no excuse for you not to give at least 20 minutes to at least 20, 25 minutes on every Monday, every SmackDown to give us something like this. There's no excuse to have no tag teams. Besides the Usos, the New Day. Like, who else do you push? You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse to not having 20 to 25 minutes of this every Monday and every SmackDown. No excuse. But great match here. On to my man, and the War Raiders won, and then the crowd gave them Aleister Black and Ricochet a standing ovation of you deserve it, what you guys have been chanting. Please don't be demoted. On to the next match. Now, I told you guys in my NXT Tampa review, the recent one I did, the guy that was behind me in the line to buy my tickets for the next takeover in Tampa, I said, bro, did you guys see the Matt Riddle and Velveteen Dream match? He said, yeah, bro. He said they fucking have great fucking chemistry. So at that moment when he told me and I was buying my tickets for the next takeover in Tampa, I was like, okay, Dream and Matt Riddle might have the match of the night. And it wasn't for that third fall in the main event. This would have been the match of the night. Velveteen Dream and Matt Riddle. The one thing this match stood out to me was Matt Riddle can wrestle more than people think he can't wrestle. This dude is fucking fantastic. Now, he's going to be on the track to probably facing Gargano, which I believe Matt Riddle and Gargano is going to be SummerSlam weekend in Toronto. That's your main event right there. Gargano, Matt Riddle, SummerSlam weekend in Toronto. That is your main event right there. Velveteen Dream had a good performance, but Matt Riddle just outshined him to me in the ring. Like, you could see that Matt Riddle is so far and along better than most people in NXT. He has great ground game. I mean, he has great fucking strikes. Damn, I wish I could have seen Matt Riddle versus Aleister Black in a single match. Like, these guys would have hit the hell out of each other. But Velveteen Dream still had a great performance. I mean, come on. Literally, Velveteen Dream almost has every match of the week at NXT every time he's in the ring and in a takeover. He almost literally has the match of the weekend. Almost every time when Velveteen Dream's in the ring. But, great fucking match here. The Dream retained the belt, which I thought he was going to do because, again, it would have been too early. I mean, like, Velveteen Dream has a little bit of a bad track record at takeovers with his wins and loss record. So there's no way you could take the belt off of Velveteen Dream here after what? His first defense? You know what I'm saying? No way you can do that. The end of the match counter from the bro mission into the roll through. That has to be a Shawn Michaels idea. It has to be a Shawn Michaels idea. Very smart, very strategic in having that way of Matt Riddle losing, but not really losing. It was a quick roll up right there. Quick 1, 2, 3. it's just a little essence of their saying that, you know what, Matt Riddle got to keep focused. You got to stay focused for every second you're in the ring. And that 1, 2, 3 second right there cost him the match. But great match between Dream and Matt Riddle. Great match. On to literally the hardest hitting match that I was like, holy shit. These two, if you want to see somebody beat the shit out of each other, go back and watch Pete Dunne and Walter. They beat the living shit out of each other. Going to this match, I was thinking this is going to be a David Goliath type of match. You know, freaking Walter's fucking towering over freaking Pete Dunne. But it was pretty much was a even Steven type of match. This is why Triple H is smart. He's saying, you know what? Pete Dunne's been champion for what? 685 days. Why should I make him look like a, not like a coward or look like not a threat? He's been champion for 685 days. You know what? Triple H said, you know what? I'll make him look equal feeling with Walter. There's no way I'll make him look like he should be looked down to Walter, or Walter's just like dominant threat that Pete Dunne has no chance. He made them look like an even playing field, which I appreciate by Triple H. Again, Pete Dunne was champion for what? 685 days. Make him look like even. But, yo, that Batista bomb from the top rope from Walter, I was like, holy hell, man. But, again, this is a great hard-hitting match. Go back and watch it. It's about, 25 minutes of them just beating the living shit out of each other. And again, they had to follow Matt Riddle and Velveteen Dream. And they fucking followed it, man. Great fucking match here between Walter and Pete Dunne. Walter ends up beating Pete Dunne. Again, hits a Batista bump from the top rope. Then goes for a big splash and hits the big splash and beats Pete Dunne. Again, hopefully Pete Dunne, I'm praying for you too, brother. If you do get called up, I hope you go to NXT. Okay? Don't go to the main roster yet. Again, because they're literally portraying, taking almost all the good talent from NXT. Hopefully Pete Dunne may go over to NXT and, hey, Pete Dunne versus Velveteen Dream. Pete Dunne versus Gargano. Sign me up. But he's probably going to go to the main roster too, man. Fuck, man. Pete Dunne. I'm praying for you too, Pete Dunne. I'm praying for you too. I gotta stay hydrated, man. On to the women match. Now, I told you guys in my review, if you saw my NXT Tampa review, I was treated to this match. So I've already seen this match live in person. It was a Fatal 4-Way. And it literally was the same thing I saw at NXT Tampa. Literally the same thing. Nothing really changed out of the match. It literally was the same thing. Like the first time I saw it. The women worked their ass off for the 15 minutes they had. They got all their shit in. Only thing I'm surprised about is Shayna Baszler won. Yeah, even though she did win in Tampa because she had to win. No takeover yet. But I was surprised Shayna Baszler won. Because again, whatever we all were hearing was, okay, Ronda Rousey's taking time off after Monday. They're going to call up Shayna Baszler because they need somebody to replace Ronda Rousey. So now this has me thinking here. They kept the belt on Shayna Baszler. And I don't think they're bringing up Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. Hopefully we get the Sky Pirates versus Sasha Banks and Bayley at the Takeover in June. Which will be a Takeover show standalone in June. Hopefully we get the Sky Pirates against Bayley and Sasha Banks. Triple H, book that shit. The only thing I could think of is that they'll still call up Shayna Baszler and she'll just relinquish the title. I mean, that's what happened with Asuka. Asuka unfortunately got injured and Asuka gave up her belt, but she was undefeated. Maybe they still call up Shayna Baszler, but she relinquishes the NXT Women's title and you have a tournament to crown the new Women's Champion. Maybe they do that. But the women worked their ass off for the 15 minutes they had. Great match here. Baszler won by surprise. I was shocked. I think everybody in my chat was shocked for live reaction. Everybody on Twitter was shocked that Shayna Baszler won. But maybe that's what they do. Baszler just gets calls up and she relinquishes the belt. The end sequence here had Bianca Belair hit the KOD on both Kairi Sane and Io Shirai, and then she goes for the pinfall. Baszler comes in, breaks up the pinfall, and gets the chokehold on Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler gets the chokehold on Bianca Belair, and Bianca Belair taps out, which you are no more undefeated, Bianca, because you tapped out this time, so you're no longer undefeated. So Baszler keeps the belt. Again, maybe she just gets drafted, and she relinquishes the belt. On to the main event here. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. Listen here. If you guys want to say somebody's fucking over, Adam Cole was over as shit. And Gargano was the baby face. This was like, I would say it was Rock Hogan type of atmosphere. But this dude was, I would say maybe closest thing you could, no, I wouldn't even say CM Punk versus John Cena and Money in the Bank. But all you need to know is Adam Cole was over his shit in New York. He was over his shit in New York. Again, the first fall into the second fall, it was still kind of slow of a match. And I was saying to myself, okay, first fall, second fall. So far, Matt Riddle, Velveteen Dream is still the match of the night. So far, it's still the match of the night, you know. Now I was thinking to myself, there's no way Gargano was going to go out and not have the least close to match of the night after the first and second fall. And, buddy, they picked that shit. They kicked that shit into fifth gear in the third fall. Now, I know people may say this about, oh, there's too many false finishes. This is not wrestling. Too many false finishes. It's fucking for the NXT title. You need to have false finishes into the match. Yes, you can say it was too many false finishes. Listen, but it told a great story. Go back and see. Listen here. As we all may say, I don't know if you guys out there thinking the same thing. Undertaker vs. Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25 is my favorite match of all fucking time. How many fucking false finishes did Undertaker and Shawn Michaels have in their match? Okay, that's what I thought. So Gargano and Cole can have a bunch of false finishes and still make a fucking great match. I was on the edge of my seat. I was rooting for Adam Cole. But when he hit that fucking Canadian Destroyer and went for the 1, 2, 3, shit was in the fucking 10th fucking gear. And then I even forgot Undisputed Era was even, like, I thought, oh shit, we were so into the third fall, I even forgot Undisputed Era was going to even come out, which I thought they were going to come out, but it was just like, it slipped my mind. I'm like, oh shit, they're coming out. And then, bro, I mean, shit. When they hit their finisher, when it was Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish hit their finisher on Johnny Gargano, they went back for the 1, 2, 3, and he kicked out. I was like, oh my fucking god, dude. This dude here, he's gonna kick out again. And then Gargano takes out the whole Undisputed Era, goes back into the ring, runs into a fucking super kick by Adam Cole. Then Adam Cole hits the fucking Shining Wizard, and he kicks out again. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, this dude kicked out again. And then eventually Adam Cole's talking shit again, and Gargano gets the fucking crossface in. Adam Cole taps out, and then all you could say was, he fucking earned it. Gargano fucking earned becoming NXT champion. He earned it. And then you know how NXT, I'm not called WWE, fuck it. NXT deserves its own fucking name. You know when they hit that, the end credit graphics, you're like, okay, this is the end credit. I guess it's gonna be it. And then when Gargano goes up to the ramp with his with Candice Ray, I'm like, is somebody gonna come out and attack? Is somebody gonna come out and attack Gargano? And then Tommaso Ciampa comes out with his fucking neck brace and says, bro, I guess he probably told him, congrats, bro, you deserved it. And you're just sitting there saying, what could have been? What could have been in the main event if Vince McMahon did not fucking call up Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano? Fuck, man, we could have had a first ever Hell in a Cell takeover match. But I mean, Gargano fucking earned it. Great fucking show. I mean, hopefully, again, Tommaso Ciampa's probably gonna be out for a whole year. Probably a whole year. We just gotta see who's next in line for Gargano. I'm thinking Matt Riddle at TakeOver SummerSlam weekend. Maybe we get a rematch between Cole and Gargano at TakeOver in June. Then we get to Matt Riddle and Gargano. But you guys comment down below. Oops. What did you guys think of TakeOver New York? What was your favorite match? If you guys want my ratings again, Cole, Gargano, 5 stars. Dream, Matt Riddle, 4.5. Tag team title match, probably give that 4.5. Pete Dunne versus Walter, 4 stars, 4.5. I'll give that 4 stars. Women's match, 3.5. Main event was 5. I mean, fucking great show. Vince, let some of these people fucking go. Let some of these people go. Let them go at WrestleMania. Don't hold back. It's your fucking biggest show of the weekend. Do you want to compete with TakeOver or always get your ass fucking
I'd rather not answer that.
Shut up, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. I guess that's what Vince would say too. I don't want to answer that too. Let your fucking stars go. Do you want to keep getting your shit kicked in every takeover? Let these guys go. Let AJ and Randy Orton go. You can't tell me AJ and Randy Orton can't have at least a 4.5 star or 5 star match. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan. Tell me they can't have a 4 star match? Tell me that. The women. You tell them the women can't give you a fucking 5-star match? Let these people go. Let them go and perform. They get paid to perform. Let them perform. Damn it. You guys comment down below. What's your match of the weekend so far for TakeOver? Like, comment, subscribe down below. Catch you guys for Sunday's live reactions for WrestleMania again. Probably going live around 9 o'clock. Same time as I did for TakeOver. Catch you guys on Sunday for WrestleMania live reactions.
Punch on the real, make the beat, you know what I mean? I got this man on